is it so damn easy to binge Netflix for hours, but feels like a war just to work out for 20 minutes? You want to build good habits. You try to eat healthy. You promise yourself, tomorrow, I'll start fresh. But somehow, you're stuck in the same loop, same routine, same excuses, same guilt. If you've ever asked yourself, why can't I just stick to the things I know are good for me? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share will completely shift how you think about habits, and most importantly, how you build the life you actually want. Let's face it, good habits feel like climbing a mountain, but bad habits, they slide right in like an old friend. You promise to start journaling, meditating, hitting the gym, and for a few days, you actually do it. But then life gets in the way. You're tired, busy, distracted. Soon, that notebook is collecting dust, the yoga mat's under the bed, and you're back to scrolling mindlessly through your phone. Meanwhile, the junk food, the late-night YouTube spirals, they stick, effortlessly. Why does it feel like the wrong habits are on autopilot, while the right ones need constant motivation? Here's the truth. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you lack discipline. It's because you've been trying to change your behavior without ever changing your identity. Let me show you what I mean. 2 people are offered a cigarette. One says, "No thanks. I'm trying to quit." The other says, "No thanks. I'm not a smoker." Catch the difference? The first one still believes they're a smoker. They're just trying to act like they're not. But the second one, they've shifted identity. They've become a non-smoker. That's identity-based change. And once your identity changes, habits become natural. Take Brian Clark. He used to chew his nails constantly, tried everything. Then one day, he got a manicure, his first ever. Now his nails looked good, really good. Even the manicurist complimented him. And suddenly, he started seeing himself differently. Not as a guy who chews nails, but as someone who takes pride in his hands. Result? He never chewed them again. Not even once. Why? Because he no longer had to try. He wasn't fighting his old self. He had a new identity. Here's the cheat code. The ultimate form of motivation is when a habit becomes part of your identity. If you're proud of your hair, you'll care for it daily. Proud of your physique? You won't skip arm day. Proud to be a reader? You'll naturally reach for a book, or at least watch videos like this. That's why the goal is not just to read a book, run a marathon, or play guitar, but to become a reader, become a runner, or become a musician. But here's the dark side. Once we adopt any identity, good or bad, it can trap us. You know the ones. I'm bad with directions. I'm not a morning person. I always procrastinate. I'm just not good at math. You've said it so often, you believe it, and belief becomes behavior. The moment an identity sets in, your brain goes, "This is who I am. Let me act accordingly." Even if you want a change, your old identity fights to survive. That's why you don't just need better habits. You need a better belief system. So what do? Start small, real small, 1% shifts, micro wins. But start by asking, who is the type of person I want to become? Don't say, I want 6-pack abs. But instead, say, I am the kind of person who doesn't miss workouts. Don't say, I want to write a book. But instead, say, I'm the kind of person who writes every day. Let every action be a vote for that identity. The more votes you cast, the stronger your belief becomes. And one day, it won't be trying to change. It'll just be who you are. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems, and systems are built on identity. So the next time you're tempted to change your habits, ask yourself, what would the best version of me do right now? And then, just do that, even if it's only 1%, because you're not just building habits, you're building who you are. If this video sparked something in you, drop a comment with the identity you want to build. I want to see stuff like, I'm becoming a writer. I'm a healthy person. I'm the kind of person who finishes what they start. And hey, if you don't read books but love learning how to level up your life in bite-sized videos, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment if you want to know how to actually build habits the right way. Until then, remember, you are not your past. You are your habits, and every action is a vote for the person you wish to become. Peace.